What's going on, guys? It's a Crypto Ref here, and I am back at it again, this time with a new project that I'm going to be on the Polygon blockchain, or MATIC blockchain, however you want to call it. Same blockchain where I showed you all how to use Polydragon in this video in the iCard. So for those of you who might want to get in on this, you probably want to check that video out, especially if you want to learn how to bridge over. If you're like on the Binance Smart Chain, you want to learn how to get on this. It's really easy. It's simple to do. So check that video out and I explain how to do it there. But what this is something that you want to be careful about because the only reason I say that is so many of these farms out there are scams. I don't think that this is. I don't think this is a scam. There's sufficient evidence, to me at least, that shows that, hey, this is something that is just a fun project, almost like a meme project that you are going to be able to make some money on. It's EuroBallz, so Euro 2020 balls. Anyways, as you can see, I've made around $15 so far. The token right now is worth a little over $4. I got in when it was about $2-ish, something like that, and provided, I think, $160 worth of liquidity. So like $80 worth of balls and $80 worth of MATIC. And then I've been staking that because that's their highest APR. But first, I want to show y'all something about this project so maybe that you can feel a little bit more confident getting in. This is where I actually found it was on Rugdoc, which, if you don't know anything about rugdoc.io, this website right here, very good, very reputable. It'll go through a bunch of different projects that have been submitted and talk about, hey, these are things that we're worried about, these are things that we're not worried about. It has a risk factors from least risk to very high risk, and as you can see right here, this is low risk. The only things that they have are in the updates was that their APRs were inflated and messed and sort of weird and messed up. But you can come and look at this. I will go ahead and put this link in the description. Of course, as always, all the links are going to be in the description for all of this. But I want to go ahead and jump into the white paper real quick. Decentralized yield farming based ecosystem on Polygon. A lot like other farms. The reason I'm showing you this right now is because it's early. So they have a maximum supply of 5 million, which is pretty low if you ask me. And then there's a 10% transfer fee. 6% of that goes to the tax fee, the reflection, like a lot of these other RFI, RFT tokens do. 2% goes to liquidity, and 1% gets burned, and 1% goes to referral fees, which I am going to put my referral link in the description and the pinned comment. If y'all wouldn't mind, if you're going to get it on this, it would be helpful if you use that link for me, so I would appreciate that. So in any case, the rate of emission is 1 balls per block, and then 10% of all emission goes towards the development team, of course, because they got to get paid. They made the project, they might as well get paid. So they talk about the token utility, which is no different than pretty much any other project right now. The only difference right here is that they're going to be talking about how there's going to be NFT implementation in the future. I've been seeing that said a lot about a bunch of other projects. None of them have really stayed around long enough to do that, or not many of them, I should say. So maybe this one will be different because there seems to be a lot of attention on it, I would say, right now. The fee structure, again, actually, I don't know why I say again, but goal fees. So there's the different pools and the staking that you can go into. The fees that are gathered from the goals, 50% of that fee goes to the compounding treasury, 25 is used for direct burn, and 25 is for marketing and project development. In the compounding treasury, 50% of goal fees are allocated to the compounding treasury, and those fees are split between 50% investment DAO, 25% compounding vaults and slow buyback, and direct buyback of tokens. So let's go into where I'm actually in on it, which is the Balls MATIC staking pair. There's no deposit fee for that. There is for the other ones, as far as I remember. The goals are the ones that you can do a single token staking. So if you want to use right here, if you want to use USDT or DAI or USDC and other stablecoins, you can do that. You'll essentially get free balls tokens. You're not going to have as much of a high APR, which, it just depends on how you want to play the game. Do you want to be safe? Well, then you want to stake a stable coin where you're not going to lose any money over time, but you're just not going to make as much in the long run. Compounding treasury, they already talked about that, and here's the referral program. I already talked about that. Here's the roadmap, which there's going to be a complete yield aggregator launch for new tokens, because right now, well, I'll show you all the tokens that they offer here in a minute. There's going to be a lottery implementation, which is similar to Polydragon, where that's going to be a lot of burning of the token, which theoretically should help the price itself. And then the NFT implementation. You can come see here the contracts for everything that's going on, and the auditors that they have going that looked at this. Paladin right now is the current one that they've actually finished and gone through. They also have Solid Group and Solidity Finance, which I don't know much about Paladin and Solid Group, but I know that Solidity Finance is a good one. So this is forking Polycat finance code as the base. So if you were a fan of Polycat, you'll be a fan of this, and Polycat did pretty well, so you probably want to get on this pretty early. So let me show you where I'm at right now. Go to the stadiums, like I said, where I'm staking. So wow, the price is just, it keeps going up. Like I said, my liquidity was worth around 160 something dollars, if I remember right. Now it's worth almost $230 just in a few hours that I've been in on this project, and I've already made $17. This APR right here is saying 148% ROI. With these farms, that may or may not be completely accurate, because a lot of times the UIs are just, they're not accurate until they figure out some bugs. So we're really not going to know for sure if that's 100% accurate until, you know, until we see in one day what that ROI looks like. And of course, that's going to fluctuate as more people get in on this. But here's the other liquidity pool stadiums that they call them, that you can put them in. These two have the deposit fees. You can do wrapped Bitcoin, USDC, and wrapped MATIC and USDC. Those still have good APRs. Here are the goals, which are the single tokens that you can stake. Their bones has looks like the highest allocation and the highest APR. If you want to go ahead and get that and just throw that in there. All of these have deposit fees though. So keep that in mind. And again, here are the stable coins that you can put in with less APR. But right now, almost 9% a day is pretty good, if you ask me. So if you don't know how to get in on this, again, I'll leave this link in the description if you don't want to go watch my Polydragon video. Come and look at this, come and get on MATIC and put this in your Metamask, because that's what I suggest you use. It's very, very simple to use. So you come over here, and you press your settings, and you come down to where it says networks, and then you say add network, and then you add all of this information into these blank spaces, and then you're done. It adds the network. Well, you're not really done, but if you want to bridge from Binance Smart Chain, then I also suggest you use Evodefi right here. This I will leave in the description as well, so you can say, hey, you know, this is really, really simple. If you're using MetaMask, you'll just take whatever Binance Smart Chain token that you're wanting to go and use. I suggest USDC, and then unlock your wallet and just go through the process. It'll be the same MetaMask address, it'll just be different networks. So I'll try to explain that real quick. Right now I'm using the Polygon network on this, but once you use I'm sorry, let me start over. Right now I have the Binance Smart Chain right here. When you use Evodefi and send your USDC over, it'll bridge to your Polygon network right here, and then you can use it in the exchange on QuickSwap and whatnot. If you want to see what they're saying and doing, you can come and follow their Twitter and their Telegram. But guys, I think that this is going to be a pretty good one, especially to get in on. But listen, you got to be careful. Never risk more than you're willing to lose. I don't have a huge bag in this. $160 is not, for me, it's not a huge bag to throw out a project and see, let's see what happens. So I don't suggest throwing thousands of dollars into this, but if you do and you make lots of money, let me know, because I think that would be cool that you guys were able to make some money because of something that I was able to show you. So really, that's about it for this video. If y'all have any questions or concerns, leave them down in the comment section and I'll try to get back to you. But other than that, y'all have a good one. Bye now.